they've screwed other people too.
Yeah, they just screwed everybody. Like,
Yeah, were they all supposed to share a Big Mac? Like
yeah, no, I would have fired both of them. There's no way.
Captain Sandy knocking
Captain
on their door.
Sandy? Yeah,
I have an emergency.
that'd be the only time I knock on Captain Sandy's door. Captain Sandy, get the hell out here.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Below Deckspurts, the sibling duo podcast where we recap current Below Deck seasons. I'm Morgan,
I'm Lane.
and today we're recapping Below Deck Med season 10, episode 15 and 16. I didn't write the titles down.
That's the name of the episode? Both of them?
Well, to be honest, I wrote down 15 and not 16. Hold on. 15 is breakups and shakeups. 16 is stricken nuggets.
Oh, that's right. That was a good one. That was a good title.
Okay. Before I watched it, I was thinking they were referring to like someone getting hit in the ball. Doesn't that sound like it?
It does. It really does. I'm gonna use that at some point.
Exactly. Did you get stricken in the nuggets?
Did you get stricken in the nuggets?
See, if you said that, people would know what you're talking about.
Yeah. They're not going to be
Okay.
super pumped if you were the one that did it, but you know.
It might take them a second to calculate it
Yeah.
and then be like, oh, I know what they mean.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
Yep. Okay, so the topics I have for the 2 episodes is Joe and Kizzy keep getting more awful.
Mhm.
Nathan and Max's relationship is still weird.
Yeah.
Aisha is calling everyone out, which I love. That's my favorite part. And Chef Josh has an inner demon, I guess. One of my notes is like, what is this guy up to now?
I know. They're just throwing stuff at the wall for him. Like, see what sticks, man. I don't know.
Did you add the link to his YouTube? Because people were asking.
I did. I forgot to on the original post, but then I went back and added it when I saw that comment.
Yes, love it. Yes. Because I was like, oh no, people were asking. I meant to ask you and I forgot.
Yeah, I put it back there. Let's see if I don't remember his name.
Josh.
No, yeah, I know. I remember his name. I don't remember his name on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, me either. Oh yeah, we should have like looked at how many subscribers he had, and then we should have looked now and see if it went up a little bit.
I know, that's what I was gonna do.
But
like, yeah. Any growth is because of us.
Exactly. Yes. Okay, you want to ask your question first?
Sure. How valid was Kathy in getting pissed about the nuggets?
Okay, hear me out. I did write down I would also be super mad about the nuggets. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Don't touch my food. Like, it's not funny. Are you 12? Like, subjectively, I would be very mad. However, I think she also used it to her advantage to get out of that conversation.
Yep. Yeah, that was a win-win for her.
It was. Well, yeah, it was like because she wasn't lying about how mad she was, but also it was like, this is great because I don't have to have this conversation now.
Yeah, like in reality, you can order more chicken nuggets. Like,
right, but that would have been no, I would have been mad.
Oh, I would have been so mad. And I don't know if that's just like an American thing or what, but like if you have a group order from Uber Eats, you only eat what you ordered. You can't have anything else. You can't.
Also, nobody else got their food. And their only things that were left were 1 Big Mac and 4 fries. So unless like everybody else only ordered like a fry, they've screwed other people too.
Yeah. They just screwed everybody. Like,
Yeah, were they all supposed to share a Big Mac? Like
yeah, no, I would have fired both of them. There's no way.
Captain Sandy knocking
Captain
on their door.
Sandy? Yeah,
I have an emergency.
that'd be the only time I knock on Captain Sandy's door. Captain Sandy, get the hell out here.
Oh my god. So this is kind of an easy question, but needs to be said. How much do you hate Joe and Kizzy scale of 1 to 10 after these 2 episodes?
like a like a 15. Like
It just keeps getting worse, and I didn't
yeah.
every time I'm like, "It can't get worse than this. They can't be worse," and then it is.
Yeah, and they like no one could have seen this coming, but they did exactly what they shouldn't have. Like, you can't be with her, and that's all these toxic people want to hear is like, oh, I can't
Yes,
have that. I'm gonna go get it.
exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Well, and again, like, I feel like half of my notes are gonna be about this, but the crazy thing is it's literally all self-imposed, specifically with Joe, because he, first of all, got himself in this situation. Because I specifically remember him saying, "Is this my soulmate, or am I gonna marry this girl, or should I bring her home to my family?" All of that stuff. So then he tries to backtrack and say, "We never said it was that serious. You're crazy, girl."
Yeah.
And then takes it another step further to be like, "I'll guarantee you I won't do anything with her on the boat." Just don't say that.
I know. I was sitting there like, just don't say it. Like, you can do whatever you want, but if you promise you're not gonna do it, like it's just you're just digging a deeper hole for no reason.
Literally. It just keep, and it's like he doesn't comprehend that he's doing it to himself. So that's why I say it just keeps getting worse, where it's like you just, all they had to do, all it, here, I'll even give them the benefit of the doubt with the kiss happened, right? Here's what they could have done. They could have admitted it immediately. "So sorry this happened. I don't want to be in a relationship. I thought I did, but I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I put you through that. I just want to hook up, whatever." That literally could have been the end of it.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't say that. He couldn't say that. And so then it's like, "Oh, we had this weird conversation. And then I'm still hanging out with Kizzy, but I'm not bad for doing that." Like, I don't know. He has no, he cannot be direct.
No, he doesn't really have a backbone, doesn't have any like ethics or like
No,
he just can't stand up for 2 seconds and say I screwed up, you know?
no. And I think he's obviously called up by Nathan later in whatever episode. And then it's like the producers are calling him out too, being like you can tell the producers are like laughing behind the camera when he said something like, "I'm a good guy," or like, "My values are good," or like, remember him
Yeah.
saying something like that?
Yeah, he said it a couple times and I'm
Yeah,
like, how could anybody in that room keep a straight face? Like,
seriously. I know. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into the beginning of episode 15. That's where we end with, like, they did the flowers in the water for V's boyfriend. Then Joe like goes into some room and starts crying. So we start back up with Joe crying. Um, I think Josh makes a song up about it.
yeah, I honestly, every time I see the clown makeup, I just go blank. I go
Yeah. I said Josh just making up songs for airtime.
just getting the bag, Josh, and I respect it. I do.
Yeah. So, but I say that not in a way of like, "Oh, Josh really wants his airtime, so he's making these things up." No, this is just him.
I
This is
think
just what he had to offer.
yeah, I think everybody else they have like a structured like this
Yeah.
happened. How did you feel about it? And they're with Josh, they're just like, here's a camera and
And
8 hours.
clown makeup.
We think you're gonna get it done.
Oh, I love him. Um, so then Joe is talking to V. So basically they like, he decides he's gonna talk to her. Then my next note in all caps is, "It was an accident?" question mark.
Yeah.
Like, What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on somebody saying, "I was drunk, so it was an accident"?
I mean, if you asked me when I was 16, they would probably would have agreed, but
Yeah.
I'm much older than 16 now, and I know that's all bullshit.
Yeah, and that's a good point. He's answering like a 16-year-old.
He is. He's answering like a high school aged boy of
Yeah.
saying like it was an accident. I was that like I went there and I did all those things, but it was an accident. You know, like
Yeah. I remember it all. I can tell you what it was,
it was
but it was an
awesome,
accident.
but it was an accident.
Oh my god. Um, so at first, she's cool about it. Like, she responds, and it was weird. She's like, "Was it a?" I think maybe she asks, like, "Was it? Did it mean anything or something like that?" And he says no. Okay, he says no, and then she's like cool with it. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, cuz he does frame it very
Is that Ducky?
it is Ducky.
Ducky.
um frames it very very innocently of like you were saying like it was an accident or like it didn't I didn't mean for that to happen blah 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 and then he puts a
Right.
lot of blame on to Kizzy
Mhm.
and almost immediately she asks Aisha and Aisha was like no that's true like
Right.
they
Yep.
were all over each other.
Right. Thank God. Thank God Aisha's like the voice of reason. And Nathan is too, weirdly.
Yeah.
Um, he had me before the chicken nuggets thing. He had me up till the last 1 minute of the episode where I'm like, oh no, yeah, no, I still think he's annoying.
Yeah. You know,
Don't throw my chicken nuggets. You are
no.
immediately like back down
I mean
on the
that's
list.
like 2 a.m. after you've been drinking and you have chicken nuggets. That's better than gold.
Yeah. Oh, wait, also, I had a question. And again, this is about that, and it's the end of our second episode that we're gonna do, but
Mm.
didn't it seem like they went out and had dinner and then didn't go out clubbing or whatever and came back to the boat and then ordered McDonald's? To me, it was like, didn't you just eat?
Yeah, I was a little confused by that too. Maybe they did go out and just didn't use any of
Yeah.
the footage. I don't know.
It's possible. I don't know if they showed us what time it was, but I was just like, I'm like, even me, man, I wouldn't order. I I'll order McDonald's at 2 a.m., but I'm not gonna order it if it's like 11 and I just ate at 9.
Yeah. Yeah, the only other thing is like if it was a super fancy place and they didn't get a whole lot of food
Potentially.
or like I mean this was never me, but some people on a cheat day would rather have McDonald's than alcohol. Maybe one of those. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Um, so my next note is Kathy's like, "Get me out of this van," because I think who was in the van with her when she's like, "Get me out of here."
It was V, Kizzy, and Kathy. And V
Oh,
and
yes,
Kizzy were
okay.
talking about what happened.
Yes, and of course, Kizzy is then blaming Joe. So, like, Joe has blamed Kizzy, Kizzy has blamed Joe at this point.
Mm.
Um, so I did write down, I'm like, "This is all weird and uncomfortable," but then I thought about it, and I was like, "Okay, if I were V, how would I have reacted in that moment leading like after everything that had just happened?" So like it was her birthday. Like they were celebrating it. They just put flowers in the water for her boyfriend that died. I think I might have done the same thing as her just to not ruin the night, you know?
Yeah.
Cuz it puts her in a weird, so now is she going to freak out and then like make everything weird and not enjoy the night? Like I don't I and that's another reason, again, they are so annoying to me because they could have just immediately told her, and I don't think she was gonna have a meltdown, you know? Like, I don't know, but that's how I kinda conceptualized it of, like, why she didn't, like, freak out is like, well, I wouldn't wanna ruin my night either after I had all that like, good times and, I don't know.
Yeah, and I think it was a weird way to do that if that's what she was doing. Like, I think I would just say, like, "I don't know how to react to that right now.
Yes, yeah,
Talk to
maybe
me
that's better.
tomorrow about it," you know,
Yeah,
and stay away from her for the night, and he couldn't even do that, you know?
exactly. No, I know. Yeah. Um, so let's see what's next. Gail and Nathan. Oh, Gail's on this night out. So Gail and Nathan are talking. Basically, this is where like Nathan's telling her, he wants to be together essentially, and he wants her to stay in Europe, and she's like not really feeling it. And, at first I was like, why isn't Gail like, I don't know, like you're here, you came, like obviously you want to see him to a certain extent. But then she starts talking like in more detail about like what he did. And I was like, oh no, she's like very validated in how she's acting.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you remember, like, what happened?
it was I'm drawing a blank.
Well, we talked a little bit about it last week. He essentially ghosted her for, like, a week,
Yeah.
and then but also, I think she said something like there was something else, like, shoot, now I can't remember either, but there was one other thing that he did that I was like, "That's super shitty." Like, maybe they were planning to travel somewhere and ghost and then he, like, ghosted. I don't know what it
Oh,
was, but,
it was the,
um
well, yeah, well, yeah, I guess that is, like, he ghosted her, and then she was genuinely wondering if he was, like, alive or, like, what happened, yeah.
yes.
But that yeah, that was what you said, the same thing.
Yeah, I know there was one other thing, but I forgot what it was, so
Mm.
I can't remember. Um, so now to your point that you just made a second ago, Joe and Kizzy are talking outside. So immediately on the night out, Joe and Kizzy go and talk. Um, I didn't write down what they talked about, but my next note is, "Oh, fuck them." So I'm
Yeah,
imagining it was bad.
yeah. Yeah, they were saying something like, "You're just the other gendered version of me, like,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
made to be together but hate each other," like, just some random bullshit, you know?
The 2 worst people you knew in
Yeah.
college had that same
Yeah,
conversation.
the 2 worst people you know having a conversation, and you're like, "Oh, this sucks. Can we lock the door?"
Yeah, because my note, like, I think it's later on, but I have, "Oh, no, like, they deserve each other." Like, they do because they both suck.
Yeah, that was almost my question of the day, was like, are 2 people like Joe and Kizzy doomed to cheat on each other constantly or doomed to be together forever?
That is a good question. I don't know the answer, I really don't.
Uh,
Maybe when 2 really terrible people meet, they like each other enough to not do that anymore, but
yeah, they just
probably not.
cancel each other out? I don't know.
Ugh, so then the next note I have is that now Kizzy and V are talking again, and Kizzy basically says she doesn't regret the kiss. Um, I think
Yeah.
this is actually is this when they're like laying in the bed together?
Yeah, I think this is the next day?
No,
Yeah.
I think it's when they get back from the night out. They're like laying there. And Kizzy says something like, I don't regret the kiss, but I regret it hurting you or something like that. And like, that's where V's like, okay, I don't know if I can like forgive that. Like, I don't know if I'm cool with that. Like, um, because it's like, okay, eh, how hard is it to say that you're like, yeah, it was stupid?
Yeah.
Even if you want to continue pursuing the person, how, how it just goes to show like how selfish you are to like just say, yeah, no, I can't say that. I don't regret it. I don't know. You're just like the worst kind of person to me.
Yeah, and I'm going back and forth in my head, like, is it better to lie and just say, like, "Hey, I'm sorry, that was stupid," or to be upfront and say, like, "I don't regret that," and not feel bad about it? They're both pretty bad in different
They're
ways.
both bad, but in my opinion, there's a better way to say it. So you could say, yes, I that whole situation, that was super shitty of me. There's nothing good about that situation. But you could say, however, I don't know if I want to stop pursuing him, or I don't know if I want to stop talking to him. I think I might like him. You could say it like that rather than being like, "Oh no, I don't regret it. Sorry." You know?
Yeah, you could be more of a human about it and say, like,
Exactly.
"Yeah, I yeah, like you said, I don't wanna stop going after him."
But
Still
yeah, but
shitty,
I'm
but
really sorry. Yeah, like it's super shitty. I'm sorry. But at the same time, I'm going to be honest with you. Like I do like him somewhat or something like that.
yeah,
Way better than what she did.
just I regret upsetting you was the best she
It,
could do.
the best she could come up with. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So I think we're basically at the next day. And it's the preference sheet meeting for the next charter. And these guests want Iberico ham. Am I saying that right?
I think so. It's either It's either Embarico or Umberico.
And Chef Josh does not seem pumped about this.
No, no, he is not, and I see why.
He doesn't know how to card it.
No, and like I don't understand why not. Like
I don't
like
either.
I get like you don't know how to do it, sure, but it's not that hard.
Right.
Like he
I'm
watched a YouTube video. Like it's like carving anything else. You
That's what I thought too, but yeah, you watch him and you're like, "Oh, no."
yeah. And it was funny to see him watch a YouTube video, and every YouTube video, every recipe is the exact same. It starts with like, "Someone told me about this when I was,"
Yep.
and you're like, "Shut the hell up and tell me how to do it."
"What's up, guys? Welcome back
What's
to my
going on,
channel."
guys?
Oh, man. So I my next note, I switched from that to, like, "Yes, V, stick up for yourself." Because she calls Joe, like, the average Joe Schmo. I don't remember who she was talking to. It might have been Aisha.
I can't remember. I do remember this. I don't remember who she was talking to, but yeah, she quickly like starts dragging him.
Yes. I think it was Kathy, actually, and the reason I say I think it was Kathy is because then you see Kizzy, like, listening,
Oh
like
yeah.
yeah, and she, like, rolls her eyes or whatever.
You know, like how dare you eavesdrop on someone and then roll your eyes at what they said? Like,
When it was
what?
literally you, like,
Yeah.
you did this.
You did everything in there that you're eavesdropping on and now you're annoyed. Like,
I know, it's crazy. Um, and I was like, "Yes, girl, do not settle, like, bye." And I really do get the sense that V, like, not super broken up about it because now she's seeing, like, how much of a fuck he is.
yeah,
Um, but it's like Joe and Kizzy are making it a bigger deal than V is because they love the attention,
they do. Yeah, they're
you
eating
know?
that up. And I think really, I don't really think she cares. I think she might be giving in a little bit to all the bullshit that they're putting on. But V does have a line, and it says, "Why would a man give me the world and then die only for me to accept less than that?" I was like,
Mhm.
"Oh shit."
Yeah, it's true. And I think that was her realization, and then she was fine, you know?
Yeah,
Um, and I do believe that. I do think, though, that if it was me, I'm in her shoes, I feel the same way. I'm still kind of irritated or offended by how my face they're being.
yeah,
When they say they're not going to, dancing together, touching each other, laughing, joking, like, they're just being the meanest kids you knew in high school. They really
Yeah.
are, you know? Um, by the way, this is alcohol removed wine. It's just juice.
Was it really?
Yeah. I had some left and I was like, well, whatever. It's the same to me. It's not like I get drunk off of a glass of wine, you know? So why not just
Yeah.
have the alcohol removed one?
Yeah, this is alcohol never inserted.
Never inserted. It's actually not too bad. Like you can clearly tell, like, obviously there's no alcohol in it, but it's not bad. I've had some alcohol removed wines that are not good. Actually, I have another. Oh no, I don't. I had a red wine one and I drank it a while back, but they're really not bad.
Yeah, I almost tried it on, was that Christmas when you guys had the
Yeah,
alcohol-free champagne? I almost tried it,
yeah.
but then I was like, I don't gain much from trying this. Like it could kind of send me into like anxiety, so I just
Yeah. Yeah, it's not worth it if you feel like it's gonna make you feel like you're doing something wrong because it's just like, just have a drink in the same glass. You know, it doesn't matter what it is, you know, you could have just poured your
yeah.
seltzer in a mimosa glass.
Yeah. Yeah, really, yeah. And I
But
did.
yeah, there you go. But yeah, I'm like, so yeah, I still had some, so it's just juice. Let's see, where are we now? The guests arrive. My next note, because I think this is just when Max is just being kind of a dick, like just to be one. Because I'm like, I'm not sure he's gonna survive the rest of the season. Because I think he was like, I don't know if he was just being difficult to be difficult or something. I can't remember what happened here that made me write that.
Oh, oh, this is where V and Max are doing the ropes on the back of the boat, and she kind of
Oh
snaps
yeah.
at him, which is like, I mean, we obviously don't know the whole story. V's probably in a
Right.
bad mood, like who wouldn't be? But he's also being a dick. So you're like, why? Just you know what's going on.
Yeah,
Just be nice for half a day. Like, why?
I know. Yeah, he's so irritating to me. Um, and then he makes a comment that's like, "Can we just focus on the work?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay." The one who's literally been complaining the whole time about how Nathan like doesn't care about you and like it was just the hypocrisy of it all because like that's all they've really been asking him to do, but then he says it to V, you know?
Yeah, like literally all they've been asking of him, like, hey, do your job and just do what we tell you
Right.
to do. And he doesn't.
Yeah.
And now he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
let's just get to work. Like, okay. All right.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Okay, let's see. Dang. I do have a lot of notes. I was just writing everything I wanted to. I was just writing whatever.
I have a lot of those. Like in the
Uh
past where I'm like, I'm just writing everything. I don't care.
oh, this is where they're talking about breast milk. And then Aisha's like, the milk comes out of all holes.
What the hell was she talking about?
I would explain it, but I don't want to explain it to my brother. So
I'm
let's
good.
just
Yeah.
we're good. Maybe you'll know one day. I
Yeah.
understood what she was talking about. Um,
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm older.
well, maybe one day. Yep, yeah, when you're older. Mm, have that conversation with dad.
He
Um,
doesn't know either. What are you
no, he doesn't. He does not. So this is where they're having the oh no, sorry. This is where the guest is on the jet ski and they had already had like a few like margaritas.
Yeah,
And how many times is Max gonna do something like this until they like actually make him in trouble?
I
Like, you
know.
know?
And it was the
I
funniest thing ever. Like the edit they put together of like Kathy, it was Kathy to V, V to Nathan, Nathan to whoever, and
Right.
back to V, and V told Max, like, hey, he's been drinking. They all said, like, hey, you got to stop him. They've been drinking. He's been drinking. He's been
Yeah.
drinking. And then Max goes, have you been drinking? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, man, have fun.
I didn't catch what he asked him. He asked him?
Yeah, I think so. He asks, like, hey, man, have you had a few? He's like, yeah. All right, man, have fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So yeah, that was hilarious. But I was just like, how many times are they just gonna let him do shit like this? I don't
I,
know.
I don't get it. Yeah.
So oh, so the guests are like talking about dinner and how I think they're having like a Spanish night.
Mhm.
And one of the guests goes, "Do you think there's gonna be a flamingo dance tonight?" It's not flamingo, it's flamenco.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
I figured you didn't, but I was laughing because I was like, it's like when somebody says like espresso, where you're like, that's not right. But nobody really knows, a
Yeah,
flamingo
I
dancer.
I know
It's
what you
just funny to
mean.
me.
Yeah, it's like everybody calls it this, but it's actually that, like Ibiza,
Yeah.
Ibiza. Yeah,
Ibiza, yeah, when we were at
Ibiza.
uh, um, okay, the next situation I have, I said this is messy because V was complaining to Kathy about Max, and Kathy's like, "Why would you complain to me about the guy I'm like hooking up with?" And then Kathy goes and tells Kizzy about it. And I was like, "What is going on here? Like, can anybody just like chill?"
Yeah, like how do you have time to do this?
It's too much to keep track of because, well, partly my thought process was great. Like now Kizzy's gonna feel like more empowered because Kathy's complaining about V in a sense. And I was like, do not
Oh
give her
yeah,
that, you know?
yeah. Just let's ice Kizzy out for a day, you know?
Please.
Yeah.
So again, next situation that happens, also confusing. I said, what just happened? Nathan got hit in the head with the hook. The black jet ski is floating away, and then Max rides away on another jet ski.
I had the same thought. I don't know what happens here. I I know. So Nathan gets hit in the head, ducks, Hook comes back, gets him in the back of the head. Hilarious. Wish we could have seen it.
Comedic.
Comedic, devastated I didn't get to see that. Whatever, it's fine. And then yeah, I didn't understand the whole there's one jet ski in the water. Oh no, now I remember. There's one
Yeah,
jet ski in the water. Max gets on another jet ski to go
right.
get the first jet ski. And he's like on the jet ski with his left hand on the right, like the right side where the throttle is, and he's holding the other jet ski behind him,
Oh my
like
God,
tugging
Lane,
it
you're gonna
behind him.
kill me.
What?
I never pressed record.
That's fine. I'm recording on my end.
Oh, thank God. Should I press record now? Or
Sure.
no? Does it not matter? Okay.
Recording in
Either
progress.
way.
I literally just had that thought while you were talking, and I was like,
That's why we always double record.
thank God. All right, sorry. What were you saying?
uh,
Oh, explain the situation again because I missed it.
oh, Max is like I said, he takes a jet ski to go get a jet ski, and he's holding the other jet ski with his right hand and steering his jet ski with his left hand.
He makes everything like 5 times more complicated than it has to because he thinks he looks cool.
I'm just proud he didn't swim for it. Like, I'm just
I know.
happy he didn't go like headfirst into the water swimming for this stupid jet ski.
Yes. I am surprised too, actually. I was like, wow, he actually like hopped on another jet ski. That's better. Yeah, I had the same exact thought. That's better
Yeah.
than jumping in the water.
I mean, take another person or a rope, but sure.
Yeah, sure, whatever, it's better than that, last time when they, like, literally had to go find him with the tender, like, "Get in here."
Get in this stupid boat, you idiot. Like,
Oh my god. Um, so then my next question was, should Nathan have been wearing a helmet like they do? Was he wrong?
uh, when the hook hit him,
Yeah.
nah.
I know they have rules where you're supposed to wear a helmet when you're doing certain things.
Yeah, I think it's when now I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
When
I don't
you're
know.
like
I
using the
wouldn't know.
crane, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, that was just a thought that I had. I don't. Well, not we won't know the answer. I don't know whether he would or wouldn't. But, um, so finally done with that situation. Didn't end up being as big of a situation as I thought it was going to be. Like Captain Sandy didn't even get involved, which was weird because there was a jet ski floating away. But maybe she didn't see it.
Yeah. I mean, if I was her, I'd be like, "Oh, that's why I have a bosun. I'm not dealing with that."
Yeah, it'd be like her. She looks out the window, sees it, she just turns around. I'm not
Yeah,
dealing with that.
I wouldn't.
um. So then we go to what we talked about earlier, the ham. We see Josh really struggling with it. Uh, it ends up being okay, like it's like the guests kind of saw that he wasn't really cutting it the right way, but they weren't like mad about it.
Yeah, what what I think happened was either they told one of the guests like, "Hey, go up there and give him shit for this," or like one of the guests was just being a little judgmental, and that's what they ramped it up towards. Like her being like,
Yeah.
"Well, you actually start cutting here," and they're like, "Oh, well, you got to start somewhere." Like it was
Right.
probably
Yeah.
more. It was perceived to be more than it actually was.
Yeah,
But like
probably.
it's ham. You can just cut it and eat it. Like
Yeah.
I've seen dad gnaw on the bone before. Like it's fine.
Right. That's the same exact thought. I was like, how good could this ham be more than a normal ham?
I
You
mean, it's
know?
probably fantastic, but no matter which way you cut it, it's still ham.
Right. Agree. But like, do you think it's like so mind blowing more than just like the ham we have on Thanksgiving?
Probably not.
I mean, maybe it's a little bit better, but it's kind of like in my opinion, like fancy champagne. Like I've had like Vouv, which is kind of like the upper class, $50 a bottle or whatever.
Mm.
Not like obviously the most expensive thing you can have, but $50 a bottle, it's decent. I'd rather have the Costco Prosecco. So it's like I think it really just comes with like, oh, this is an Iberico ham, like it's
Oh.
status.
Oh, this has a hoof on it. Oh.
Right.
I mean, yeah, it probably does taste a lot better, but it's also like it's probably $1,000.
Yeah, I don't even know. Is there anything, because we're basically at the end of this episode. Is there anything for dinner that you have written down? Because all I had was the ham.
No, I didn't see anything. Uh,
I don't know that they showed anything else.
no, I don't think they did unless I missed it.
Okay. So yeah, we end the episode with this going back to the jet ski thing where Max is just basically floundering around in the water down there, not sure what he's doing. And then him and Nathan start yelling at each other.
Yeah, and he's like I can't think of a good example, but like I feel like he's doing things wrong on purpose to start an argument, and those types of people are so frustrating.
Are you saying Max or Nathan?
Max.
Yeah, I truly like I I was like watching him and I'm like, what is he what's he actually doing? Like
Yeah.
he's like sliding down the back. Like I I was like, I don't know better. Like obviously your job, but I know that's not right.
Yeah, and like I understand what they're going for. Like you're picking up the jet ski from the bottom
Right.
and once you get it all the way on there, get off gently so the straps stay where they're supposed to. But he was just like, just launching himself off of it.
Oh my god. So everybody can hear them yelling, and that's where the episode ends.
Yep.
Now we're at Stricken Nuggets episode. Uh, obviously back with Nathan and Max yelling at each other. Captain ends up coming out. And then again, it ends up being fine. I think Captain was like a little irritated. She's like, just I feel like she's kind of letting Max off the hook at this point. She's like, yeah, just have somebody else do it. Like,
Yeah,
just don't let him do that again.
honestly, it's the end of the season. I would probably do the same thing. Like, yeah, just have somebody else do it so we don't
Yeah,
have to yell at each other in front of the guests. Like,
literally. It's not worth it.
yeah.
And then actually we get a cut to like Joe. I don't know if it was in an interview or talking to Max, but he's kind of like taking Max's side because he's like, in a sense, he's like, Nathan knows that Max doesn't respond to that. And I can kind of see both sides, like, not to defend Joe as a person, but I do get where it's like, hey, you know that that doesn't work for Max. Like, you know that yelling at him like doesn't make him respond. So as like a supervisor, you do need to take note of that and like try something different. So he's kind of putting the blame on like Max and Nathan in a sense.
Yeah, and I get it. It's I just don't like Joe, so I just
No,
kind of
I know.
turn off, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Like I said, this isn't defending, I'm not defending him as
yeah,
a person, but I see where he's coming from supervisory wise.
I do too. It makes pretty good sense, but all I could think the whole time is like, what? Joe has the right answer and he thinks he's smarter than other people? There's no way.
I had the same exact thing at the end when the Nugget situation happens. I did actually feel bad for Max a little bit because I was like, this guy really is trying to have,
Yeah.
like a conversation. Like, I felt like secondhand, like embarrassment for him. Like not embarrassment because obviously he didn't have anything to be embarrassed about, but just like I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like I just felt for
Yeah.
him.
He kind of took this isn't a perfect analogy, but like he took the rose-colored glasses off and was like, "Oh shit." Like
Yeah.
we were having one of the most important conversations we've ever had and she got pissed off
Yeah.
by chicken nuggets and left.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
I
really no good way to spin that, you know?
No. No. So then we see this is where Joe and Kizzy are like making up a dance. They're gonna do the dance at dinner, laughing, having a grand old time. Nathan is basically like they're being super shitty.
Mm.
Basically everybody thinks they're being shitty. I don't think anybody is defending them.
Yeah.
Aisha isn't. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, at some point Kizzy says like, "Well, I can't do anything with him because everybody'll hate me." And I'm like, "Everybody already does. You can do
Yeah.
whatever the hell you want."
Yeah, literally no one has respect for you. Like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go so far to say, like, they hate her, but, like, those people where it's like, "I'm not gonna make a conflict with you out of nothing, but I don't trust you and I don't respect you," Like, I
No.
don't think that Kizzy and Aisha are gonna keep in touch. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna keep in touch with Kizzy because why would you, you know?
No.
Um So then they do their dance. I don't know if they do I don't know if it's when they actually do the dance or whatever, but did you see how black the bottom of Kizzy's socks were?
Yeah.
I was like, I did not need to see that. First of
No.
all, what? Second of all, that floor's disgusting. Like, where are you walking? I thought you guys cleaned this every day.
I know. Like where how?
I, I don't
And
know.
why
I
wear
was like,
white
the
socks?
blackness of those socks. Truly, the bottom of those socks looked like the dance floor at the wedding I went to on New Year's Eve, like, and it was, like, raining and snowing and you know what I mean? Like, it's not like that would be like me not washing my house floors for, like, a half a year.
Yeah. Okay, I have a perfect example. I am wearing socks that I wear to work all the time. I work construction. This is what the bottom of my white socks looks like.
Right. Let's see what mine. Oh, I got the grippies on mine. Can you see them?
Yeah.
It's so I don't fall.
I have a pair of grippy socks for a different reason.
Actually, mom got me these, so I didn't even buy them. I like them. They're my pickleball socks. They have pickleball paddles on them.
Oh, really? Those are the ones she got?
Yeah,
Damn, I want a pair.
it's hilarious actually because I wore them. So this morning I woke up. I always need a pair of socks when I wake up because my feet are cold in the morning. So, but I went directly in the bathroom and there was a basket of laundry in there. So I'm like, oh, I'll just find a pair of socks that are in here so I don't have to go find them. So I just found these. I was like, whatever, it'll be fine. Well, I didn't realize that like when I'm at work and I cross my legs, you can see the socks.
Yeah.
And it was actually really weird because I had a new client today and she's talking about like hobbies and stuff and she said pickleball and I was like, oh, like I play pickleball too, and she's like, oh cool. And then like 2 minutes later she's like, oh my god, your socks. And I was like, that is so weird. I'm like, because I
Yeah.
just threw these on by chance. I didn't even want to wear them. Like,
It is weird how things like that work out. Yeah.
yeah. So um I don't know. I feel like the rest of my notes for this episode are going to just be more shit talking of Joe and Kizzy. I said, "Oh, now Joe. Joe says that Kizzy might be the love of his life." Now I was like, "Oh, where did we hear that before?"
Yeah, like 3 days ago. Maybe two.
Literally 3 days ago.
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, Joe. Like you literally look so stupid. Like same thing. Like nobody respects Joe. Like,
No.
and Gail." Actually, I give her credit. She clocked him. She clocked him way sooner than anybody
Years
else.
ago.
She did. And
Yeah.
like, I feel like we still gave him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt last season with Bree and what's her
Ellie.
name? Ellie.
Ellie?
Cause we're like, he doesn't really like either one of these girls. Like I feel like
Yeah.
not that he was, you know.
Yeah, it was like nobody really liked each other, so
So I don't
nobody
know,
was
but Gail
getting
clocked
hurt.
him.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It really didn't matter to anybody, but yeah, no. Props to Gail. She knew.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, so Gail's like, yeah, fuck Joe. And text to Nathan. I'm trying to think. I don't really know that there's much. Says V says she's basically focusing on her work. Good for you, girl. You don't need to worry about those two.
No.
Um, this is where the guests go on an excursion. So or the guests are going on an excursion. And yeah, this is where uh Kizzy's like talking to Asia, and I didn't write the exact quote down, but she's basically like, what am I supposed to do? Like, and Asia's like, I don't know, not be a bitch.
Basically, yeah. She says something like you could be sorry about it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's like you could be a human, you know?
I know. Yeah, she just can't. So, but I'm glad that Aisha kind of handled that in that way because you know exactly the like I've had conversations with people like that before and they just want you to validate their bad behavior and Aisha's like, no, I'm not giving that to you. Like I'm not,
Yeah. Aisha is very wise in that sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
she does not get involved.
No. She eats her ramen and she goes to bed.
Exactly. I'm actually concerned that Aisha, I don't know what she ordered from McDonald's and she didn't get it.
I could see her ordering a Big Mac though, and them not
True.
touching it.
That's true. You know what Aisha got, you don't touch it.
Yeah.
My next note, random. I said, I'm sorry, cannot understand Max. Can you?
No.
I can't understand him. I can't believe they don't subtitle him more than they do.
Why do they not? You know?
I know. I turned the subtitles on because I
Yeah.
was like, like, sometimes I mean, again, this is, like, just an accent thing, it's not like I'm better than them, but it's like, I can't understand Max, sometimes I can't understand Nathan, sometimes I can't
Yeah,
understand Kizzy.
I know. And it's like, how are we all speaking the same language?
Right. Specifically, like, Ireland and Scotland can be like, "I don't know what you're saying, but you're speaking my language."
Yeah, but like we are saying the same words. It's just
Right,
you say them so differently.
right. Um, so let's see. Oh, the guests go on their excursion with V and Kizzy. I'm like, "Oh my god, so fun. That's gotta be so great."
Yeah, that's gonna be
Um,
fun.
and then Kizzy then again has the audacity to ask V why she's so upset. I'm like, "Oh my god, can we just not? Like, just at this point, say nothing. Like, that's better."
Yeah, just have an awkward time is better than
Yeah,
having
just
like whatever that was.
yeah, the more they try to talk and make it better, the worse it gets. So,
Yeah, because they just don't have empathy.
yep, yep.
They have none whatsoever.
They literally none. They don't know what that is. Um, and then yeah, then they get back and Kizzy's like telling Aisha, like, "Oh, I apologize." And Aisha's like, "Okay, I'm sure you did."
Yeah, I'm sure you ruined her day too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take your word for it that you apologize. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, then we see Nathan FaceTiming Gail and he asked her to come to Ireland for his sister's wedding. Does she say yes? I don't even know. I think she
I
does.
think she does, yeah.
Obviously, he wasn't sad, so I think she does say yes.
Yeah, that's true. We would have heard about it if she said no.
Right. Right. Um, Now we're on to again the next thing Max does that pisses everybody off. He's in the tender with the guests. They're like tubing and he's going too fast, and everybody's telling him he's going too fast, and he's like, "No, I'm not."
Yeah, he's like a drunk Midwestern dad.
He
Like
is.
like everybody knows you can't go full blast on those things. Like,
And he's like, "No, I'm not." And they're like, "Okay,
oh,
yeah, you're
yeah,
right."
okay. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I can see you. My bad. Like, of course you're going too fast. Like, look at the people behind you. They were like on the like hanging off the side.
I
Like,
know. I know. Yeah, I'm just like, okay, just another thing. We're just gonna be like, whatever, it's Max.
yeah,
Um,
why not?
why not? Whatever. It's exhausting at this point. Um, Now we are back to Josh with his little cartoon guy named Dominic.
What actually? I want to hear what you think about this. Like a therapist's stance on this. What do you think?
I said, well, I'll just read you my note. My first note is, what weird shit is Josh up to now? The little cartoon guy named Dominic. And then this might be the next episode. Let's see, but I'll go. I said Dominic is back. Um, oh yeah, because earlier I said it's like his. He said it's like his inner demon. I don't know. I think it's just honestly, they're like, Josh, give us something. We want you to be in the show.
Yeah,
Like we want give us something. And like obviously Josh didn't picture the little guy like because they obviously made the little guy. I think it's like it's actually funny because in RuPaul's Drag Race, it's called your inner saboteur,
mm.
where it basically is just like your self doubt. So I think that's like what Josh was saying, and they just made it into this weird little cartoon guy named Dominic.
Yeah. They're like, we need to fill like 5 minutes. What do you got, Josh?
Yeah, what do you got? Give us whatever you got.
What? Yeah, just throw it.
Yep. So now we're at dinner. Do you have anything written down as far as the food? They didn't really show us a ton, but I didn't know if you had anything.
I do, and I've been looking at it, and I'm like, I don't know those words.
Oh no, here we go again.
All right,
Don't worry, no one's ever mean to you.
that's fair. Uh, like he's trying his best.
He's trying his best. Morgan, shut up.
All right. How do you say that? Lang- Languisine bisque inside and annula. Anolotti pasta is butternut puree.
I don't even have anything to say.
I
Okay.
neither do I. Um, and then finally they pick something, normal people can say. Yellowtail snapper with white wine sauce and tomatoes. But they
I
said
bet that was so
tomatoes.
good.
Oh, I bet that was incredible.
They said it was better than the Michelin star restaurants they were at.
Yeah, they said they'd been to 2 that week, and they're like, "This is much
Yeah.
better."
That's actually wild. That's like the biggest compliment you can give a chef.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
And
So I
he's
was like,
doing it
damn it.
alone.
I know. I know. I was like, I want that. Um, so we're like well, we're almost to the end. Then I think it's the next day, or maybe that night. This is where like Max is trying to hint around to Kathy that he wants to be more. She's like, "Don't ask me to be your girlfriend." He's like, "Okay, cool."
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought he literally like, she literally said, like, "Don't ask me to be your girlfriend." That's what she said,
Yeah.
right? Why are we doing
Yeah.
this? Why are we doing
I
this?
think that the conversation he was trying to have with her at the end was more like, "What are we doing after this?" I don't think he was gonna, like, ask her to be his girlfriend unless he's dumb and maybe he was going to do that, but I think it was more like, "Hey, I do actually like you, like, do you wanna be something after this or continue this?" But she cut it off because of the nuggets.
But he tells Joe, I think? He tells Joe, like, "I'm gonna ask her to be my girlfriend." I think.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, but yes, she did say that when they were laying there.
Yeah.
Um So I don't know if you caught this, but I was like, hell yeah. You notice when Joe like goes and gets his outfit on to go do
Be
the
an asshole.
DJ thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was going to do the DJ thing and he passes V and she goes, "Enjoy the attention."
Yeah, I did catch
And
that.
he gets like offended about it. It's for the tip. Okay, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You love
Okay.
it. You love it.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't be anywhere else in the world but right there doing
No.
whatever
But I
that
was like,
was.
hell yeah. Get him. Read him.
Read
So,
him.
because the next thing I have is like, he's literally the worst kind of man. He's trying to act like V is crazy. Like, he didn't literally say she might be the one. Like, and the thing is, again, she is not overreacting. She's just reacting. They are, in their mind, she's reacting in a bigger way than she is. And, yeah, I don't need to keep saying it. We keep saying, like,
She's reacting
so
like a normal person, and they are not anywhere near that.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like they're doing the thing where you know you're a bad person, so you're trying to make it a bigger deal,
You're trying to,
but
like,
it's
double
like,
down. You're trying to get them to react
yeah,
so they're on the same, yeah.
yeah. This is where Nathan like kind of talks to him like, "Hey, what you're doing like isn't good." And Joe like listens, like he doesn't really fight back to Nathan, but then in his interview he's like, "Oh wait, I don't know. I don't know if it was in his interview or I think he talks to V. Oh, no, no, that's where he talks to V. And he's like, I promise you, like, nothing will happen on this boat. When he promises that, I know in her mind, she knows he's lying.
Yeah,
Like,
I know, and, like, why
and
even
then
do it?
exactly,
Why
why
even
do
say
it?
it?
But then I love her because she, like, it's like, because I'm such a good person, I'm not going to hurt you again. She's like, wow, such dignity.
Yeah.
You're doing me a favor by not hurting me again.
Yeah, oh, thank you so much for setting
Thank you
it up
so much.
perfectly to try and hurt me again, but saying you're not going
Yes,
to.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
You're the
Oh my
best.
gosh, you're such a good guy. So now, like, it, I don't have anything else. The next morning, the guests leave. I don't have anything else until the tip meeting. Do you?
Yeah,
The tip is 27,000, which is good.
that is very good.
Let's see. Then I have Aisha. I don't know what happened, but Aisha like learns about how or I don't know if Aisha sees Joe and Kizzy doing something again. She's like, just sneak around the back. Oh no, this is the night out. That's what it was. Um, yeah, this is where again Joe and Kizzy are like all over each other in a sense. I mean, and then Aisha has another quote that's like, just sneak around on back on the boat like decent assholes.
Yeah, just sneak back to the boat like decent assholes.
That's literally the best way to put it. Like,
Yeah.
you're not good people, so can you at least do that?
Yeah, like why are you trying to do it in front of us? Like that's
I don't
almost
know.
worse. It doesn't
Yeah, they just have no.
they just don't have that whatever it is. Just
Yeah,
leave. Just leave. Make up
yeah,
whatever excuse, but leave so we can forget about you.
literally, yeah. Um, and that's basically it. We already talked about the Nugget situation, and the Nugget situation is how the episode ends. Is there anything I'm missing?
No.
Yeah. So basically, they're back on the boat. The Nugget situation happens, and then that's where we're gonna pick up the next episode. Joe and Nathan were being so annoying, though. That was so annoying. I would have been so mad.
Oh god, yeah. I was thinking a lot about that. I'm like, I have never once messed with another person's Uber Eats order. Don't care who it is.
No,
You don't mess with that.
never.
You don't mess with
You don't.
it. Like it
No.
seems almost primal. Like
Yeah, I don't care how drunk you are. Like, you make sure that you like only take your stuff.
yeah. And
I don't
if
know.
you didn't order it, if it wasn't your phone, you don't get the fries at the bottom. Those are not for
You,
you.
they're not yours.
No.
So yeah, so that's basically it. And then so we will our next episode will be episode 17 and 18. I don't know when the season finale is, but it's got to be getting close because I think the season premiere of the next episode is February 2nd, I believe.
So that is week after
It's,
next.
yeah, so there's a gonna be oh yeah, so I guess the season finale is next Monday. So
Really?
that'll be our final episode. Yeah, because it'll be right. Oh, maybe I don't even know.
No, it might be because we're up to last Monday's episode.
Right. So we might have 17 and 18 because we still have to record the episode from the 12th and the episode from wait, no,
We have to record the 19th and then the
the
26th.
26th.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be our last episode. Are you sad?
A little bit, yeah.
Me too.
I
So
mean,
yeah,
we can
so
always come
we
back.
will yeah, we'll
Yeah.
figure it out. I don't think this is forever, but there's we'll talk about it. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we love you guys. Thanks for sticking around and we'll chat with you in the comments. Do you have anything else, Lane?
I got nothing.
All right. Well, we will see you hopefully not too far away from this. Maybe we'll end up getting an episode out actually like a week from now. Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
We'll keep you updated. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later.
We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.